everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. I thought I would do a quick video with some frequently asked questions that we get, and if you have any more questions, just send them to me and I'll do another one. So first of all, Lincoln is 3.5 years old now. His birthday is on the 15th of April, so he'll be turning 4 in April. We adopted Lincoln through the Bulldog Rescue and Rehoming Organisation here in the UK. When he was first put up for adoption, he was situated in the southeast of England and we live in the southwest. And their policy is that you have to be within a 2-hour drive to qualify to adopt. And so basically, Lincoln was the first dog that we wanted to apply for, but we were unable to because of his location. His name previously to being called Lincoln was Freddie. So little Freddie was in the southwest. And then what happened was Henry and I went to South Africa to get married and on our honeymoon and all of that good stuff. And I was checking the website every day to see what dogs were coming available. Oh, Bubba, so itchy. And I actually went on and I thought that Freddie had been adopted because I couldn't see him, and I almost burst into tears. I was so upset. Obviously I would have been happy for him had he been adopted, but I was just, I can't explain it to you. I was so heartbroken. Anyway, then I finally saw his little name, and just try and picture going from feeling so heartbroken to seeing that he had been moved to the southwest. I was, oh my gosh, even thinking about it now, like, kind of makes me quite emotional. Yeah, it was amazing. And I like went running up to Henry and I was like, Freddie's being moved, Freddie's being moved. So what we did is, because we were in South Africa, we said, you know, the day that we get back from honeymoon, we will apply for him, which is exactly what happened. We got home, we drove home, we came in, put our bags down and literally got the computer out and applied for him. We didn't hear anything back, actually. He was in foster care, so he wasn't in a high-risk situation. So I applied again. And I said to Henry, I'm just going to keep applying and spamming them until they give them to us. And then luckily we heard back that we were shortlisted for him, so that was great. So previous to being with us, Lincoln was staying with a wonderful foster mum who has experience with deaf dogs, and she actually did most of his training. We can't take credit for very much because Henry and I don't know what we're doing when it comes to training him. So she's the one who taught him all his good manners and all his good traits and stuff. Previously to that, we don't know too much about where he came from, but we know that he wasn't the only dog, and he was possibly bought for breeding purposes, and then due to an illness, his first owner couldn't keep him anymore, so she gave him up for adoption. So yeah, that's pretty much it. He was born deaf. We have his medical records, and he was born deaf. A lot of people ask us if he has partial hearing because of the way he responds sometimes. Quite often in the videos, I'm actually signaling to him with my spare hand. So sometimes when it looks like he's responding to commands, he's actually responding to sign language. He doesn't know a lot of sign language, or Henry and I are not so great at teaching him sign language, but he does know you, sit, wait, no, which direction we want him to go to. That's about it, really. Oh, and come here. He knows come here, which is this. Sorry, that's super close. But that means, come here, I want to scratch you. And he will respond quite well to that one. The nervousness. So Lincoln was previously attacked by a dog. He actually has a scar on, I think it's the leg that's under him. I don't know which one it is. but he does have a scar from where he was attacked. I don't have a lot of details about that, but I think that's where his nervousness stemmed from. Even when he was in foster care, he was with other dogs, but he had to be kept separate from them. So yeah, that's quite unfortunate. We are trying really hard to socialize him. Just this morning I took him walking on the dog trail. I try to, you know, expose him to as many dogs as I can without making him nervous or scared. The changes we made, I'm reading off a list, you guys. I made a list of all the most frequent questions that we get. The changes that we made were on the advice of a canine behaviorist. Those of you who have been following us all along know that we saw one, and she did some work with Lincoln. So when we first got him, to be honest, this is my and Henry's first dog that we've had on our own, so we did not know what we were doing, and so we just went with what other people had told us or what we had researched online, etc. I'm really sorry I'm shaking so much, I'm not sure why. So some of you will see in our old videos that Lincoln used to have a pen pretty much where he is now. We did not know that he hated it. Otherwise we absolutely would never have gotten it for him. So that was the biggest change that we made, is we got rid of the pen, and he is so much happier now that that's gone. He has a ton of beds, you guys. He has like 5 beds. And where does he sleep every night? The couch. He doesn't even use his couch bed anymore. He's just like, yeah, I've got this couch thing down. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the most common questions that we get. Oh, why did we call him Lincoln? We were watching Prison Break and you know, Michael Scholefield's brother is called Lincoln, and we heard it long before we even heard of little Freddie over there. And Henry and I said to each other, you know, that would be like the perfect name if we ever had a dog. And you know, I had always wanted a bulldog. Rescue is very close to my heart, which is why we rescued him. And so we knew before we even got him that we were going to call him Lincoln. And then because he has such a fancy sounding name, we took Freddie and changed it to Frederick for his middle name, so that, you know, just like his past. But sometimes he will pull his ears in a certain way, and I always laugh and say, oh, you got your Freddie ears on, because his profile picture, which I will see if I can put at the end of this video, his profile picture that was on the adoption page, he had his ears pinned back, and he actually doesn't look anything like his profile picture to us anyway. So we yeah, we call those his Freddie ears, and I'm like, put your Lincoln ears back on, get rid of the Freddie ears, because he looks so grumpy in his profile picture. Of course, he's not the picture of happiness right now. Oh, you're a little bit close, my boy. People can't see you when you're so close up. Alright guys, I hope this has answered some of your questions. If you have any more questions, just send them my way, and I will do another video answering as best I can. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Bye! Lincoln Frederick says bye!